radio show. Calling to us from Los Angeles, California. Oh, thank you very much, Freddie. Freddie, wanted to introduce you to all my listeners because I think it's really important right now what you're going through. Actually, I haven't told anyone what you're going through right now, but Freddie and I were best friends in Orlando. We've known each other forever. He was there during my space, thing in Russia. Always had my back throughout everything. And he's gotten some bad news recently with cancer. Freddie, would you like to tell everyone what news you got just a few weeks ago?
Yeah, about 6 weeks ago I was diagnosed with stage 4 metastatic colon cancer. Wow. It has already spread to over 50% of my liver, and there's a spot on my lungs as well.
Yeah. Wow. But what is so amazing about Freddie is I've never met anyone that just experiences life to the fullest, and everyone can learn so much from him, so much, and I love that the way that you're taking this. I mean, it's just really, how people always go through the acceptance stage and all that. I mean, Freddie skipped all of that and went right to acceptance, and has taken such a positive outlook on everything, and has really taught me and everyone that he touches that you need to just enjoy life as it goes, because nothing's promised us at all. And Freddie, how old are you?
I'm 44.
44. How did you get to that level of acceptance so quickly?
Well, I don't know, man. It's pretty crazy. I've had a great life, As I told you when we had brunch a couple weeks ago, thanks a lot to you, and thanks a lot to my other best friend Adam. I've never passed up an opportunity. I've been blessed with so many things, so many great things have landed in my lap, and because they've landed in my lap, I was able to, watch other people enjoy experiences that I enjoyed, and you know how it is, man, I think about back on in-sync tour days, and one thing sticks out really cool is one night in New Orleans, you gave me like 50 tickets to your sold-out concert, and you were like, here, go pass these out and have fun. And I think that gave you so much pleasure seeing how happy I was.
Oh, yeah.
And then once I went out and did that and handed out those tickets and saw how happy I made other people, it's just like, it's not what you get done for you, it's what you can do for other people that really make you feel good. The things you can do to help others and to make other people have a great time, man, it's just, you can't put a price on that. It's an experience that just makes you feel so good that you just want to, continue to do more, and you don't realize that you're actually touching as many people as you are by just doing something that makes you feel good.
Yeah. Well, that you do amazingly, my friend. I mean, everyone that knows Freddie, I mean, he is everyone's favorite person. Really? He makes you have so much fun.
So true.
So much fun that sometimes you wake up the next day hurting.
Oh, okay.
But definitely knows how to live, for sure. Now, Freddie, with the whole cancer thing, is there anyone in your family that had to go through this also? So is this like something brand new to you, or is this something you've experienced with other family members or friends?
No, there's no history of colon cancer in my family, and that's why they usually don't check for colon cancer until you're 50. Right. And so it's very rare. So it's one of those situations that it's like, God, maybe they should check for this sooner. But you're not at risk. But with all the different things that cause cancer nowadays, it's hard to say what's going on. My big concern is for Jordan. Lance, Jordan. His mom was just diagnosed a couple of years ago with breast cancer.
Oh, yeah.
And so she has no history of cancer in her family either. And this past Saturday was just 2 years of her being cancer-free. So her with no cancer in her family getting breast cancer, me with no cancer in my family getting this terminal colon cancer, you got to think of Jordan. It's like, man, he's got to be on top of checking it out. He's 21 years old, and he's got to really make sure that he, gets the word out and tries to, help other people get educated about the situation as well.
And exactly, you just have to be educated. I remember my ex; he had colon cancer at 21. So
21, that's unbelievable.
Yeah,
did they catch it early enough?
They did. They didn't think so at first, but he got a second opinion, and they did. They ended up being able to get rid of it.
Yeah,
My dad had colon cancer and my mom had breast cancer, and they passed away. My mom passed away in January of this year, and my dad passed away in January of last year. So I need to be getting examined roughly every week, if possible, because it's out there and it's rampant.
And if you
It
catch
feels
it
like
enough, it's nothing. You know what I mean? It's a couple of hospital visits and everything's cool.
Yeah,
But,
because you were telling
like,
me, I mean, 3 years ago you got checked out completely and you were fine, and then this all just came up in the last 3 years. So I mean, it was it comes quick.
Yeah, it came within 3 years and completely took over my body. So it's weird how fast things happen. You know, you just never can take anything for granted.
Right. And so how do you think your friends and family took it? Because I know a lot of your friends and family, and I think they took it a lot worse than you did. Well, what is that like, having to tell the story over and over again to your friends and family? Do you feel like
it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
And hold on one second. It's harder to see them try and accept it than it is to accept it myself.
Yeah, I can see that for sure. Yeah, because you don't want anyone to hurt anyone, for sure. You don't want anyone to feel bad for you. I totally get that. But
Fred, you sound like such an awesome guy, man.
He is an awesome guy. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
So Freddie, you're gonna do a little traveling now, right?
Yeah, I'm actually catching a red eye to Puerto Rico tonight, and with a stopover in New York, and hopefully get to see a couple of my friends. I originally planned on doing a trip to New York, Miami, Puerto Rico, Costa Rica, and Colombia, but unfortunately things have gotten pretty bad pretty quick. So it looks like we're going right to Puerto Rico with a quick layover in New York, and hopefully a few of my friends will make the journey at 5:30 in the morning to meet me at JFK to say hi and bye real quick.
I'm sure they will.
And then I'm looking forward to a good time on the beach. And the Caribbean's always been my favorite part of the world. And man, I just want to kick back on the beach, catch some rays, and just look at the beauty that God has created in that part of the world. I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
And just relax and try and have a couple more good times.
Exactly. Do it your way, Freddie.
Perfect. Will be involved, and rocking and rolling.
Oh, Freddie, you're a huge inspiration, and I hope a lot of our listeners, get encouraged by your story. We love you so much. You've done tremendous things for me in my life and many other people. So I just want to tell you
guys are awesome. And Lance, I told you this in person, but I want all your fans to know that, man, you're a great friend, and you've done so much for me. It's amazing. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't know Brett Favre, Mark Anthony, and all the things I've done with them, and how many times I've been to Lambeau Field, how many times I've been to Puerto Rico hanging out with Mark. And, that's all because of you. And, man, the stories I have are because of you, and I would like to really say thank you, Lance. You rocked it out, man.
And the stories I have is because of you, my friend. All right, man. Well, we love you, and thank you so much for sharing your story. And I'll talk to you before you head out today, okay?
Excellent, brother. Good luck with your show.
All right. Love you, man.
Love you too, bro.
All right. More with the Dirty Pop after this.